Hey guys, so it's been a really weird night. So I was in a like good mood the first half of the day, and then around like lunchtime I kind of like started getting into a bad mood, and I didn't know why, and I was just like, ugh, not feeling great, and I emotional, and I couldn't like put my finger on it. I pinned it down on I miss my family today. When I get like sad or like frustrated, I just want to sleep it off. Like I feel like if I can sleep, I'll just like reset. So I decided I was gonna take a nap. I woke up and I remember seeing like our lights were on, and like I could tell like people were up. I went into the bathroom, and like as I was getting ready to come out of the bathroom, I heard like some talking, but like I was also still kind of half asleep at the time, so I don't even know what I heard. Then I came out and like all of the lights were off and nobody was out here. When I came out and nobody was like in the living space, I was like, what is happening? And I was like convinced that they were hiding, like trying to scare me, because our friends are like tricky, and like they would do like a silly prank like that. I was just convinced that they were all hiding in the master bedroom, like waiting to scare me. So I went into my bedroom and I turned the light on and I closed the door, and I just like sat there waiting, and I sent a text to our group chat, and like nobody looked at it, nobody responded, which is weird because I assumed that if they were like trying to play a joke on me that they would be like watching. I sat in my room for like 45 minutes, and at that point I was like, okay, like they are not that dedicated to this prank, like I don't know what's happening. So I like reluctantly came out and like turned on the lights really quickly, and I saw that Scott was laying on the couch in our sunroom sleeping. And I was like, nobody was trying to prank me. They were actually in bed that early. So that put me in another really weird headspace because I had spent 45 minutes being afraid that somebody was gonna like jump out and scare me, right? So Scott went to bed, and I decided that I was gonna watch the rest of Schitt's Creek to just try and like get into a better headspace, and I ended up finishing it. Now that I am done with, oh my god, Cats is on, like the new Cats is on HBO. I need to add that to the list. But anyway, so after the last episode of Schitt's Creek, it just auto-played this documentary, Best Wishes, Warmest Regards, that's what it's called. It's a documentary about them filming the last season of Schitt's Creek. So I started watching it, and I'm like 10 minutes into it, and I really like it so far. It's really nice. I really like watching documentaries to like see behind the scenes stuff. So that is how I'm spending the rest of my night. I'm gonna probably go to bed after, or at least lay down or something after this. Alright, well, I'm gonna finish watching this, and I'll talk to you guys later. Hey guys, so I am about to sit down and film for the very first time in like freaking forever. Like seriously forever. I don't remember the last time I did a sit down video. I've got my like actual DSLR camera set up right now, and I was gonna try and film on it, but I see that my battery is about to die in it, and my other battery is charging right now. I'm gonna start getting going on this because I've got a lot of videos to film. Okay. All right. So I have finished so many videos. I don't know, maybe 5. That doesn't sound like a lot, but it's a lot when you're filming. I hope they're okay. I feel like when I was filming them, they were all like all over the place and jumbled, but that's the magic of editing. The only thing that stinks is I'm doing this on a phone, and it's much harder. Anyway, I think everything's gonna be good. Little Frank, hi. This is the this is the state of my space right now, so I'm gonna clean that up really quick. I need to eat. I haven't eaten yet. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do now. Okay. You know what? My makeup doesn't look so bad today. I like when that happens. Okay, I'm gonna go eat now. Bye. Well, hey guys. So I just got a new bank. The bank that I currently have is not in California. Like I think it's only on the East Coast, maybe. So I not switched banks. Just added another bank account. Yeah, so I'm getting closer and closer to being an actual Californian. Oh, and I also got my driver's license. I'm not gonna show you, obviously, because there's like so much personal information on those things. But if you're interested in the difference between what a California license looks like and an Ohio license, they're very different. And also, the California license is so much thinner than a Ohio license, and it's so bizarre to me. So like an Ohio license feels like a credit card, like it's very thick and like plastic, right? And we got our California ones and it just feels like a piece of paper that's been laminated. And I'm like, I'm gonna rip this dang thing and like it's just gonna get destroyed. But we still need to get our smog check, and then we get our license plate and we are like official residents of California, I guess. Also, I'm still waiting on my absentee ballot to come in. Not absentee, mail-in ballot, whatever. So California was supposed to send one to everybody, and everybody in my house got one except for me. So I don't know what that's all about, but I'm like, I really want to vote and get my ballot turned in, but it's not coming, and I don't know what to do about that. I have had 3 confirmations of voter registry or whatever they call it. Like I've gotten 3 little postcards in the mail and have not gotten my ballot yet, so I don't know what that's all about. All right, well, I am gonna go because I have stuff to do at home. Just wanted to let everybody know that I'm so close to being a 100% California resident. Exciting stuff, right? Becky. Oh my god, look, they look the same. Oh, hey guys, just realized that it's Wednesday and I completely forgot to do Tiny Task Tuesday. But I kind of did it anyway today. I called my grandma and my mom and I was talking to them today, and that was kind of like my Tiny Task Tuesday. But I also got notification, I don't know, one of my friends told me that they got a card that I sent them, and yeah, so today has been like the day of contact with people. So I challenge you to either send somebody a card, because we all know it's so nice to get snail mail, right? Send somebody a card, call them, and just like say hello and talk to them for a little bit. I know, like, for me, I put off calling family sometimes because I'm like, oh, it's gonna take forever and I'm just gonna have to talk and blah, blah. But really, you're not gonna talk to them that long. It's like a half an hour, and it'll make people feel very special. I think you will feel pretty good. And if you don't want to call, send a letter. Listen, that's the nice thing about letters, right? You don't have to talk to people. Okay, well, today I'm about to go get my e-check, smog check, whatever they're called, for my car so that I can get my license plate, which means that I'm going to eventually have to go back to the DMV. And I really hope that I can just skip most of that line. I gotta find the paperwork for this stuff. Ugh. Yeah, I'm gonna go do that now. And then I'm gonna go and then I'm gonna eat because I'm really hungry. I haven't eaten lunch yet and it's like after 2. So, okay, great talk. I'll talk to you later. Bye. So something else I want to talk to you guys about. Whenever Frankie is gonna be alone at home, I set my laptop up and I put some music on there, and this is music for cats, 8 hours of relaxing cat music to help cats sleep and relax. He hasn't been alone really since April, like when all of this, March or April, whenever all of this started, and I feel really bad leaving him alone. So if I know he's gonna be alone, I've started putting music on for him, and I don't think it helps him relax because right now he's attacking his toys. But it at least makes me feel better that I know he has like some sort of noise going on. So, all right, now that's all. Bye. Hey, I am getting my e-check done. Feeling like an adult. Okay, it's official. I am now an actual resident of California. I have my plates for my car, I have my driver's license, I'm registered to vote here, I have an address. I think I can count myself as an actual resident of California, and I've never felt cooler. So this DMV experience was a little bit different. So instead of waiting in a bunch of different lines and like looping through the building, they gave me a number and said, okay, wait in your car, it's going to be about an hour, and then we'll text you when it's your turn. So then an hour later, they texted me, and I went up and waited in one little line behind one person, and then walked in and waited for my number to be called. So I don't know which one I prefer. That one was kind of nice because like I was able to like leave and come back, and I didn't have to like stand in line and be around a bunch of people. But so I'm here at the end of the day, and there's a huge line right now of people waiting to get in. And I heard them saying, like, as I was putting my new plates on, I heard them saying like, hey, just so you're aware, you may not be seen today. And I was like, cool. That's good to know, like never to come after. I got here at like 2:45 I think, so never come after that. Anyway, all right, well, I'm gonna go home and just keep going with my evening. I don't know where I was going with that. All right, anyway. Hi guys, so I just had a really interesting start to my day. So Scott on Fridays brings me to work and drops me off, and I was getting out of the car and I turned around, and there's like the tiniest little lip, like a little step up to get onto the sidewalk to like walk to the building, and I tripped, and like slow motion it kind of happened where I was like, okay, maybe I can bring my foot up, and I was like, nope, that one's caught too. All right, I'm going down. And I hit really hard. I landed on my knee and my elbow, and I was really scared that I like ripped a hole in my pants because like I'm wearing my cheetah print pants today. But it's okay, I didn't. But through all of it, I managed to hold on to my cup, and I didn't let anything happen to her. Yeah. Another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about. So I don't have to. I've been putting checklists up on the board for the kids, like when they come in, so they just have another way to see like everything they have to do. And this was something that I was always so impressed with teachers by, like that they were able to write so straight, and like everything was always so neat. And like, listen, this isn't my neatest writing, but like I'm really impressed with how straight it is. I'm just happy that I write straight and like not at an angle. Because I definitely used to do that when I was like in school, and they would be like, all right, come right on the board, and it was just slanted. So I think I'm about to finish the book that I've been reading. So I brought a second book. So if you don't know, I have been reading Fragile Things by Neil Gaiman, and I'm about to finish it. I'm on the last short story. You can see my little marker there. And I was like, well, I'm gonna need another book, so I brought Coraline by Neil Gaiman. I've been wanting to read it. I've seen the movie, and I've just been wanting to read it, so I think I'm gonna do that. This teacher has 1984, and I have been wanting to reread that. I do want to reread Something Wicked This Way Comes. I read it in high school, and I remember really liking it, so I want to try it again. But like, ones that I want to reread: 1984, Something Wicked, Fahrenheit 451. I do want to read that one again. And there's a couple books that Scott has that I'm like, yeah, I would definitely like to read that. All right, well, it's time for me to get ready to open my door. So this is where I'll leave you. Bye. Right now, I have decided to make myself some lunch. I have some green peppers that I have to use up. So I'm making this HelloFresh meal, and it's Tuscan beef stuffed peppers, and they are very, very good. So right now, I've got some tomatoes chopped, some onions cooking, peppers in the oven. Now the turkey. Yeah. Season with a little salt and some fresh pepper. Oh yeah, look at those babies.